Strength, success, clarity.
வணக்கம் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ். 27th மே 2026 நடக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு முக்கியமான ஒரு 5 சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ்க்கான இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொஷின்ஸ் இந்த ஒரே வீடியோவில் இருக்குது. 5 சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ்க்குமே. ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு பார்க்க போகிறது CCS 332 ஆப் டெவலப்மெண்ட்டுக்கான இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொஷின்ஸ் பார்ட் பி. Question number 11. What is progressive web app? Explain how to design a responsive website. Compare and contrast the features of native, hybrid and cross-platform app. Next, 12th one. What is native web app? Explain its benefits, tools, cons. Explain the native components and JSX. Next, 13th question. Write a note on Apache and Cordova. What is hybrid web app? Discuss its benefits and tools. What is platform web app? Discuss its benefits and tools. Explain Flutter and Xamarin. Next, 15th question. Discuss the app performance and debugging capabilities. Explain the time to market and UI UX in detail. Part C. Explain the Swift and Objective-C for iOS framework. Explain the Java and Kotlin for Android framework. Next subject 27th May 2026 நடக்கக்கூடிய CCS 372 Virtualization subjectக்கான important questions. Part B. Question number 11. What is virtualization and cloud computing? Compare and explain its features. Compare and contrast the features of full, partial and para virtualization. Next, 12th one. Explain the various types of desktop virtualization. What is virtual machines? Explain the types of server virtualization. Next, 13th question. Outline the architecture of VLAN WAN. Write about the tools for network virtualization. Explain the types of storage virtualization. Write about SAN, NAS and RAID. Explain Google virtualization. Compare Oracle VM and IBM Power VM. Part C. What is hypervisor? Explain its types. Explain the types of server virtualization. Next subject 27th May 2026 நடக்கக்கூடிய CCS 364 soft computing கான important questions. Part B. Explain fuzzy logic operators with a suitable example. Explain fuzzy rules and inference mechanism. Compare and contrast supervised and unsupervised learning neural networks. Explain multi-layer perceptron and backpropagation algorithm. Write chromosome encoding schemes in detail. Explain the genetic operators and fitness function. Outline the architecture of ANFIS. Explain the model of coactive neurofuzzy and its spectrum. Explain plasma spectrum analysis. Explain how soft computing is used for color recipe prediction. Part C. Explain the handwritten neural recognition. Explain coherent self mechanism. Next subject 27th May 2026 நடக்கக்கூடிய CCS 343 Digital and Mobile Forensics important questions. Part B. இந்த 11th question ஒரு question படிச்சாலே போதும், அப்படியே வந்துடும். Explain the various phases in digital forensic process. 12th question. Discuss the international cooperation to collect digital evidence. Discuss the various methods for collecting the digital evidence. Explain the challenges in digital forensics. Discuss the framework and methodologies of digital forensic readiness. Explain iOS forensics and oxygen forensics. Explain the jailbreaking mechanism under iCloud. How to identify and extract digital evidence from Android devices. Explain. How to root Android. Explain mobile edit and Android app decompiling. Part C. Explain the security tools in Android forensics. Explain about digital crime and investigation. Next subject, 27th May 2026, CCS 352 Multimedia and Animation important questions. Part B, explain about the multimedia databases and multimedia learning. Explain the distributed multimedia system and challenges. 12th question, discuss the various image file formats. Discuss the various digital audio and video file format. Explain the 3D modeling and animation tools. Discuss the page-based, object-based and time-based tools. Compare 2D, 2.5D and 3D animation. Explain the various animation techniques in detail. Explain the online social networking in detail. Explain multimedia streaming cloud platform. Part C, explain the augmented and virtual reality. Explain about digital movie tools and creating an interactive presentations. Next subject, CCS 360 recommender system important questions. Part B, compare traditional and non-personalized recommender system. Explain the data mining methods of recommender system. Outline the high-level architecture of content-based system. Discuss the classification algorithms for recommended system. Explain the components of neighborhood methods and selection. Discuss the nearest neighbor collaborative filtering in detail. Explain the types of attacks in recommender system and how to detect it. Explain the strategies for robust recommendation system. Explain the online and offline evaluation of recommender system. Explain the design issues and limitations of recommender system. Part C, explain the robust recommendation algorithm. Explain the various methods for learning user profiles in recommendation system. உங்களுக்கு இந்த கண்டென்ட் ஈஸியாக புரிஞ்சிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வாட்ச் அதர் எபிசோட்ஸ் இன் த அப்ரோப்ரியேட் பிளேலிஸ்ட். ஃபோஜி சில்வர் அகாடமி ஸ்ட்ரென்த் சக்ஸஸ் கிளாரிட்டி. வணக்கம்.